So next, our beloved being said with an asterisk, you know. um, the hilarious, uh, the interesting character that is. Let me update. Oh, you know what? I forgot I wanted to do this instead. Hopefully this works. Does not. Oh, that works. That's perfect, actually. I can work with this. This is why what I had that version of the screen for anyway. So if I just update. So you will remember when was it that I put that out? I'm pulling it up on a second monitor. When I reacted to the her guide for dating, cis girl's guide for dating trans women. When did I make that? Because I don't remember when exactly the article was posted, but we did that like a few days later. It wasn't that long. Here, okay, it was the first day in October. And I'm sorry, it was just so fascinating. So here we are 2 months later. She has posted a... Oh, why is it? Oh, here it is. A list of gifts for transgender women. This is for... we got Christmas coming up. I still don't really... I don't know what I want for Christmas. I don't really have anything in mind. So, I figured... Let's see what Halimede has to say. Because as I said in my reaction to the dating guide, shit, all of this stuff would work on me. So let's see. We're gonna give it a read. And you can check out Halimede's Substack. Yeah, let's do it. All right, principles for gift giving as extended to transgender. She's so fucking weird, dude. Know the recipient well, get her something she would never get herself, a fancy version of something cheap, a permanent version of something disposable, something a little more daring than she would allow herself normally. Experience gifts are great here as a trans girl short on money, as transphobia so often ensures they are, may not feel like she can justify those purchases herself for mere memories. Yeah, I mean, right now we're kind of... I mean, that's the point of this first section, right? Is that it's just good gift-giving practice anyway, right? Use your specific expertises in gifting. That doesn't mean getting her something you want for yourself, but it means leveraging your knowledge to get her something she doesn't yet know she'll be delighted by. You also want to keep in mind that you don't want to talk down to her. Her relationship to her femininity is often raw and sensitive, and giving her a bunch of skincare, for instance, might imply to her that you think she needs to take better care of her skin, which maybe she does, but it may still be rude. It's the recipient's opinion, not yours, that matters in such cases. You can get her makeup, hair care, skincare products, but be sure that she isn't going to feel humiliated by receiving them. Clothes and shoes may require sizing, and you want to make her feel good about your body. Yeah, all right, yeah, no, that's pretty solid advice. I think, if now here's the thing: if you don't know Halimede yet, because I didn't really introduce her, she's like the final boss chaser, but like not just out of like fetishization, but like actually being in love with trans people in general, with trans women. It's fucking insane. She has this way of knowing, like she spent enough time around trans people over, I guess, that it seems like she knows them pretty well. She knows trans women. I keep saying people, but it's women specifically. She's made it very, very clear that it's women specifically. But yeah, I think that's good. I think if someone whose style I admire, so is likely a romantic partner, said, "Hey," like who knows me, and is like, "Hey, I know you want to do, uh, you know, do more shit, like as far as like makeup and skincare and stuff, and take better care of yourself, and like, that type of stuff." Um, Maybe it's less taking care of yourself, and I know it's more like, hey, I know you want to do more stuff to present more feminine, and that's to me specifically. Um, if someone I like and appreciate got me makeup, like if it was just like a family member, not that I'm out to my entire family, but like it would feel like if it's not like my mom or my sister getting me fucking deodorant, right? It's a little different. It's a little bit of a different vibe, I think. But yeah, generally stuff like that you want to be a little choosy about, I think. All right, so let's just keep going. Get her something with a clear and appealing use case. Do not get her that $600 cashmere, even if you can afford it. I know it would be so soft on her and she would look so good in it, but remember, giving a gift creates a connection. And if that connection is one of obligation, she will feel trapped and come to resent you. It is possible that she likes feeling trapped like this sexually, but if that's the case and you know it, then you don't need my gift guide, and I'm happy for you. Really, I am. See, this is what I'm talking about. If you are new to the Halimede game, she frequently says like out of pocket shit like that isn't incorrect. You know what I mean? It's not incorrect. You got it. That's not untrue. But Jesus Christ, I can't believe you said that. Ignoring sexual stuff, yeah. I mean, this is still easy, pretty general advice for any and that's the thing, is she's coming at this from the perspective of getting it for your romantic or sexual partner. That's what's happening here. This is the perspective it's coming from. It's not just like a platonic friend or family member or whatever. Don't follow this for a coworker is what I'm saying. Trans women are often the type to decline gifts with the holidays. This is your chance to make sure she has things she needs and nice things besides without turning them down. Sure. Consider also just giving her some money in addition to whatever you get her. Things are hard for trans. Again, it's the saying trans to mean trans women. I mean, yeah, that's true. All trans people have it hard, but it's such a weird thing that she does, and I don't hate it because I know it's very obviously not out of hate. It's just weird. It's really weird. Oh, and I just want to give a shout out to the New York Times for their egregious both sidesing on trans issues, without which I would still be enjoying the Grey Ladies company and subscriptions would be high on this list. I wish you were better and I miss Modern Love, but I can't justify subscribing again until you publish an apology and back transgender rights. See, I mean, she's about that shit, you know what I mean? She's got that. She's willing to stand on business about this, at least. I mean, she's fucking insane, but I would consider her an ally, is my point. Sorry, I was opening up a can. I'm having another protein shake. I'm gonna probably go to the gym after stream, so I want to make sure I'm loaded up on protein. All right. This is like the worst type of stream to be like drinking or eating something during. Not that I never like to eat during streams. I always feel super like self-conscious about that. Whatever. Before we get started, I want to take a second to let you know these are all non-affiliate links. Every product you buy from my recommendations earns me zero money whatsoever because of a lack of any kind of advertisement deal on the products in question. So if I manage to convince you to get something and you click through, I don't benefit at all except by knowing you got something nice for somebody who deserved it, possibly even yourself. That's because I haven't partnered with anybody to bring you any kind of discount and 0% savings when you input any kind of code or otherwise. Okay. Hi, Sunpraiser. I need to go into Nightbot and set something up for... I need a lurk command, or a lurk redeem. But welcome in, Sunpraiser. Alright. So we're just gonna go through we're gonna read through all the categories. Yeah, we have like trans girl who's always cold, gamer, non-video games, weeaboo, unrepentant weeaboo, mecha, oh god, who deserves a sword. Alright, we'll get through all of these. For the trans girl who's always cold, a blood test and some iron supplements. Just because she doesn't have periods doesn't mean she can't be anemic. Yeah. A soft blanket for her couch. If she already keeps one there, get her another for her desk chair. I personally don't feel right at my home desk without one. That's true. Pajamas are nice, but there's nothing like the full body looseness and softness of a plush robe. Ooh. Like a really soft one would be nice. Not having periods doesn't mean her tummy won't hurt. Get her a heating pad for pain relief and make her use it. If you don't make her use it, she will not use it because she doesn't think her pain matters, but it does. See, that's what I'm talking about. She's like, she says some like crazy out of pocket shit. But it's like, this is gonna sound weird, but she's like, this is probably, I'm not gonna say it actually. I was gonna say she's like what Jane Goodall is for gorillas, she is for trans women. But I'm like, that's probably really not. I don't think, isn't Jane Goodall like problematic or something? Like, hasn't she like said some weird shit about something? I don't know. I feel like I heard that at some point. I don't actually know. Not to like, didn't she die like a few months ago too? Whatever. I think same, the principle still stands. The immersing yourself in the culture. I guess a more accurate one would be those people who jerked off dolphins. An electric kettle scales to any budget and it's tremendously convenient. Get her a cute one. I don't know. I don't think I need a heating pad for anything. I don't really have like pain like that. I do actually already own a heating pad. Might be a good idea to use it. Jesus, I'm doing the thing. I don't even think about it though. It's not out of like self-hatred. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have plenty of that, but it's literally just a not thinking, forgetting that I own it. But oh my gosh, a plush robe would be so nice. For the trans girl gamer, this will depend very much on the kinds of games she likes and what she's already played. Girls who like parrying, furries, and those who found Hollow Knight too easy and love Silksong, and or cinephiles. I don't know. I need to Google this to know how I feel about the use of the word. Person who admires or has a strong liking for China, its culture, and its people. Okay. Sure, why not? We'll enjoy Nine Souls on Steam. Oh yeah, I've heard of this game. I think I've been meaning to play it. I know it's cropped all weird. That's for what I do about that. I've actually been meaning to play this game. It looks really cool. Red Candle Games, the blistering Taoist condemnation of the CCP. Delightful narrative, excellent game feel. Cool. Visual novel players may enjoy... This is just going to be me adding shit to my fucking Steam wishlist. Misery Code Volume 1. It's a visual novel. You're like a nun. Oh, this is going to be so fucking crazy and horny, probably. I already know. This isn't... Halimede wouldn't be recommending this if there wasn't like a horny aspect to it. I'm adding that to my wish list. Don't you worry. Gay nun murder mystery. See, there we go. I didn't even have to read it. I figured that out on my own. Lady killer in a bind. Gay and stupid butch simulator. Of the devil, Ace Attorney, but gay the other way. Ooh. And of course, Umineko no Naku Koro ni. She's right, Umineko. She will not be able to stop herself from talking about it. And if so, you should get her a... Itarish. Is that a character from it? I know what Fumos are. Beato. This is from Umineko When They Cry. Okay, yeah, I've heard of this. God, I hate you. I hate you, fandom! I didn't need to yell like that. Okay. I got my own Lambda and Burn from this other site. Okay. But yeah, Fumos are those like goofy little dolls. They're funny. I like them. I don't own any though. Give the girl who's played everything else the gift of Sylvie games this season. Sylvie of Love game creates mind-melting boutique precision platformer microcosms with kittens that make me type like I'm on See, I have to have a fucking glossary for this shit. Oh, it's a fragrance site. Okay. I cannot play these games. I've tried repeatedly, but they are too much for me. But I have it on good authority from several expert gamer trans that these bring fresh delight to their jaded gamer lives. Okay. This is just me getting game recommendations. Try Sylvie Lime, Clockwork Calamity, and Mushroom World. What would you do if time stopped ticking? Okay, we gotta pull this one up online. Oh, it's on itch. Okay. Oh, okay. It's all by the same person. It was written kind of strangely, but Sylvie is the person who made these games. Hell. That's cool. The following words are to be read in the tone of a cigar. Oh, suggested pricing is pay her. A cigar commercial. Inscrutable narrative, game feel unlike anything she's ever felt before. Soft and fluffy kitten, Sylvie. Okay, I'll check those out. For the trans girl who prefers her games non-video. You can get her some dice, of course. Dice never go amiss. I haven't played like D&D or anything in a while, but I do not need more dice. I'm good. I got it. If you want something more thoughtful, give her some card sleeves for the various board games with cards she already has. Hard copy of a TTRPG by Jenna Catherine Morin. Okay. Transgender women love to read Glitch. I don't know what this is. Oh god, what is this taking me to? Story of that. Okay. I've never heard of this. Like recreational philosophy and metaphysics and thinking about how their fundamental experience in the world works. These are games built from the ground up to take thought experiments and goofy arguments and self-expression on the core of one's meaning and identity and blend them in seamlessly with the banter, conflict, exploration, and in this case, mystery solving that you'll find in a tabletop RPG. Okay. Sure. I see why this would be inherently appealing for a trans woman. Lancer I've heard of. Beam Saber I have not heard of. I assume that's like a sci-fi thing. Storage organizer for a specific game off of Etsy. Wood components for a copy of Wingspan, or if she wants a real challenge, Cole Whirl's Root, which I found very difficult but very worth it. Very difficult. Seriously, plan to play at least 3 full games before you get it. All ideally with the same people. The Marquise de Cat shall rule supreme forevermore. Okay. Sure. There's a lot of tabletop stuff that I don't have that for games I'd like to get into. I heard Daggerheart was pretty good. And I want to check out one of the Star Wars ones. I was talking about that on a previous stream. For the trans girl who needs help with self-care, and don't we all sometimes, this is the miscellaneous category. Bath bombs. What you pay for is what you get. Or what you pay for is what you get with these. Pay the extra for a fancy set and get her a sampler pack to smooth over individual misses. If she has curly hair, get her a wet brush and a nice hairdryer with a spiky showerhead looking attachment for drying curls. They call the humble backrest pillow a husband pillow for heterosexual reasons, and so I am well within my gay rights to refer to such as a wife pillow. What, like a neck pillow? Is that what that is? Oh, it's one of these. That's probably comfy as fuck. I don't think I need one, though. I feel like there's probably other things that are equally as comfortable, but, you know. Or it may be harder to get her out of bed if she's relaxing with one of these. A tarot deck, you're never supposed to buy your first one. Pick Rider Waite for the classic imagery, or White. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't like reading stuff because it reveals how stupid I am. Obviously, get a little spicier with one more tune to her personality. Obviously, the tarot is better understood as a symbolic font of possibility than a prediction of literal fate, but I found 2 swords one time after I drew the 2 of swords, so take it up with the person leaving swords everywhere. I mean, yeah, you could get her like the, if she likes Fallout, get her the Fallout themed tarot deck. If someone got me like a Kingdom Hearts tarot deck, I'm sure there's a JoJo's one out there. There has to be a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders tarot deck. But if someone got me that, I think it would be pretty neat. I don't know though. I don't really know. Da Nam's Vietnamese coffee fragrance will cause her to be grasped and accosted by women. Dangerous. Get the whole discovery set once so you can be sure. I'll look that up on my own time. Nadam has the best feeling cheap cashmere. Uniqlo unfortunately disappoints, but they do have that viral $10 bag as a stocking stuffer. $25 now? Well, you can probably get it on sale in store, but that's awfully rude. Maybe you should just get her a something fleece turtleneck in off-white or plum. Alright, we'll look at these. I want a cashmere sweater. I don't want someone to spend $98 on one, though. There's got to be something better than that. But man, that would look so cute. Uniqlo is very expensive. $30? That's, you know, same type of deal. What's the one she recommended? Off-white? Or that's purple? She said plum, right? She probably... The closest thing is the purple. It does look a little more like a plum anyway. That is really cute. That'd be really nice. See, this is what I thought this would be. It's the same difference of like... I figured I'd react to this the same way I reacted to the dating guide, where it's like... where like, the whole time I'm going like, yeah, that'd work on me. Yeah, that'd be really nice if someone would do that for me. And I figured I would react to the same exact way to this, and I'm proving myself from earlier today right. One in each, yeah. Anything to get me out of wearing a t-shirt and jeans all the time. Probably has some kind of hyper-specific hobby that she's desperate to tell you about, so let her take you to a shop that sells relevant items and buy her something nice. Maybe it's a synthesizer, maybe it's a Lego set, maybe it's a specific tree grafting branch, or a Japanese-made chisel, or chalk bag, or fighting game controller box. Enjoy her company. Oh my gosh. If a girl would take me to the Lego store and, like, pimp me at... That's not the word I'm looking for. And, like, let me pick out whatever I want and she gets it for me, that'd be amazing. That'd be so awesome. I'd suck her shit crazy style. Take a class of some kind with her: pottery, cooking, skiing, or surfing, keeping in mind how uncomfortable trans women often are with swimwear. Rock climbing, fencing, dance. What matters is that you have a nice time together and she isn't the one paying. As long as she has sufficient fine dexterity, trans women love to be taught about fiber arts. I don't know what that is. Okay, so, oh, like knitting type shit. Show me pictures. I don't need to read this whole thing. If you just show it to me, I'll know what it is, you know? Alright, well, I don't usually like to go to Google Images on stream, but... Okay, so yeah, it's just like knitting. This is like, oh my god, what is that called? My mom was doing that a while back, and I don't remember what it is, but I get the gist. Let me close out of stuff. That'd be cool. But yeah, I mean, the doing a class together is pretty generic couples present stuff. For the girl you have your eye on, a nice glass statement vase. She probably won't have one around. She'll smile and thank you and go to put it away, thinking she'll never get any use out of it. And why did you get it for her anyway? And then you bring out the flowers, refresh as needed. This will not work for T relationships, so don't try it. That's a lie. That's a complete lie. That would work on me. Oh my gosh. If a girl got me a cool, pretty vase and then immediately got me flowers, holy shit, that's so fucking awesome. I'm going insane. I'm going insane. That's so good. What the fuck? That's so good. That's so awesome. Again, complete lie about not working for T relationships. That would work on me. For the repentant weeaboo. Trans who like anime is often ashamed. Get her something nice so she can feel a little less sad all the time. Girls Last Tour by TK Miz. Is this the one? There's one that my... this one. I've never seen this. Or read it, I guess. But Genshiken and Genshiken Nidami. Pretty cheap on eBay. God, I hope Spotted Flower gets released someday for the girl who's always wanted fandom friends. Or the girl who keeps getting cucked. Okay, what is this? This looks familiar. Okay. I don't need the last tour tab up. Yokohama Kaidashi Kiko by Ashinano Hitoshi, manga and OVAs, drips with that particular Japanese sentimentality. Ah, this scent is nostalgic. You may find yourself saying and mean it. Okay, again, I don't know a lot of anime series. I've never seen this before. Looks cute, though. We love little... I see the nostalgic Japan aesthetic type shit. Bochi the Rock Blu-rays, that's the one that I know. The girl is slowly coming out of her shell to sit on a couch and watch with her friends, who she is all not so secretly a little in love with. I usually just like... Oh my god, I gotta look up what this means. CGDCT. Cute girls doing cute things. But this is very sweet. I like cute girls doing cute things. Various paraphernalia... associated, is that how that word is spelled? Well, with her favorite anime girl, high risk but high reward if chosen properly, a soul gem necklace that she can hide under a shirt, a ring she can fiddle with, Kim Kitsuragi's bomber jacket, that man is an anime girl. Oh, from Disco Elysium. I'll stream Disco Elysium at some point. I really should. I know a lot of gay people really like it. Remember, this is for the weeaboo who knows shame. Anything that anybody might actually see or understand is going to be too obvious for her. I mean, again, anything with her favorite anime girl. I mean, if someone got me something with Jolene Cujo on it, I don't watch a lot of anime, but like, y'all know how much I love JoJo. And Jolene is one of my favorite characters in the entire series. Alright, for the unrepentant weeaboo. For the trans who likes anime and should probably be a little more ashamed. Full Metal Damon Muramasa. Am I gonna... Alright, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna pop up. If it's gonna be like gore or something. There's one picture on here that I probably can't show on stream. Or I probably could, but I wouldn't want to. But it's just like mecha robot shit. Goes hard. I like her armpit window. very cunty. Oh, is it oh, it's a game. Okay. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Where there are demons, I slay them. Where there are saints, I slay them. Mine is the way of the sword. Want more than that? Fine. Itetsu Nahara's thesis on victimhood and the hideous nature of the sword contains the horrors of nationalism and colonial regimes, Emiya Shiru but a girl, explanations of swordplay with diagrams right in the middle of fight scenes. Hell yeah. That's what I love about like JoJo is whenever they pull up the fucking whenever Araki's like, "Hey, I just read this cool fact in a magazine like a week ago and I had to fit it into my story somehow. So, here you go." That's that good shit. And have a complete like scientific explanation for something that's happening. Hell yeah. A blonde very dear to my the single most brutal critique of the nuclear family I've ever read, a blonde very dear to my heart, and a stacked elf who knows only her duty with skimpy clothing and no sense of self-worth, you animal. Unfortunately, I do on occasion like the what's the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? Not creepy, not like raunchy. Sleazy. That's the word I'm looking for. Unfortunately, I do occasionally fuck with some sleazy type shit. You know what I mean? Nothing I can play on stream, I can tell you that much. The Oguri cap. I hit with any girl watching Cinderella Grey, which should be all of you. Should I know what Cinderella Grey is? Cinderella. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it on that tab. What's Cinderella Grey? Why didn't I do the same thing I've been doing? Oh, this is like horse racing. This is like Uma Musume. Oh, it is an Uma Musume thing. Okay. Yeah, we'll pull this up. I don't know why I was gonna Google it in another tab. I'm a little dumb. Okay, yeah. I know that is the Uma Musume anime any good? Cause like I played the game when it first got popular and I just could not. I fucking hate gacha games. That's what it is. And the game, there wasn't any gameplay that was interesting. But whatever. I will check it out, I guess, if I have to. Cause like I like the universe. All the girls, all the horses are very cute. I just cannot fuck with that game. If she still likes Naruto for some reason, get her into Chainsaw Man. I gotta watch Chainsaw Man. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Naruto, I tried watching when I was in like middle school. I watched the first episode and I'm like, this is kind of whatever. I have no desire to watch any more than this. And then never did. I would be willing to give it another try, you know? Like if I had someone who's like, "Oh my god, it's so fucking good. We're going to sit down and watch it." I'd probably do that, you know? If she won't stop talking about how Araragi is a girl, no, really, I promise he's a girl, no, trust me, get her the Monogatari novels. I don't know who this guy is. From Monogatari. Yeah, I mean, I definitely see, based on character design alone, why someone would assume that this anime boy is actually an egg. I've never seen Monogatari. I don't know. It is an anime, right? It has an anime and oh, awesome. I love it when there's a fucking the first result is a watch order explaining it. A link to the fucking subreddit. Okay. That's a lot. I'm gonna be honest. It's actually not. It's not that many episodes, but that's like, you can tell when when they know that it's hard to get into. But whatever. If her terrible taste leans pornographic, get her the Cutie Honey OVAs. Okay. Now this one we're gonna copy and pull up in another window. Because I do, in fact, have terrible taste that occasionally leans pornographic. This is porn? I mean, I guess it looks like it is, but it doesn't... At least the first few images that pop up aren't... I mean, she's wearing a pretty skimpy outfit, but I don't think it's... Nothing too bad, if I'm being honest. Whatever, though. It's about the vibe. It's about the vibe. We know this. This isn't news. Yeah, I mean, none of these are... My anime taste is very, very specific, which just means that I don't really watch a lot of anime. But, hypothetically, if I was more versed in, like, anime and manga, this would probably all work on me. But, you know, the whole time I'm like, oh, Cinderella Grey? That sounds interesting. I should watch that at some point. Oh, Chainsaw Man? Yeah, I've heard about Chainsaw Man. I should watch that at some point. For the trans girl who loves mecha, Full Metal Demon Muramasa, $40 on JAST. That's right, all that other stuff, and it also has robots. Get her some Gunpla. Gunplay? I don't know how it's pronounced. I've never seen it read out loud. More sophisticated version of adult coloring books. The snip of nippers through sprue. Ah, I can't get enough. Also, every time I go to get some in person, I see at least one other non-trans girl in the hobby shop looking through them. Seriously, you don't have to worry about this being a boy thing. Yeah, I mean, I've still mad about that straight couple I overheard where the girl wanted to build an Uma Musume and was sad that the boy had zero interest in building a Gundam with her. Uma Musume is a Gundam word? But is it the same thing? You put the figure together? That's crazy. Obviously for like mecha shit, that makes sense. Okay. That's what that's called. All right. I have a couple Nendoroids. I didn't know that that's what they were considered. It was all like the same hobby. But okay. Every time... Okay. Pick a mobile suit she likes. Here are the grades. Pick RG if you want small fiddly parts and delightful engineering at about $40. MG for a bigger, higher budget model from $50 to $80. HG for lower cost and wider selection, typically around $20 to $30. I don't know anything about Gundam or Gunpla type shit. If you already know she likes Gunpla or just want to get her a little more, throw in some better nippers, a craft knife, some clear coat sprays, a little stand so she can pose her mobile suit in the air, gun primer balancers for that gorgeous polished finish, paints for hand painting or airbrushing and airbrush, etc., etc. Okay. Same type of, I mean... I don't know. It seems like a cool hobby. Like, obviously I know what this is. And I don't know, building these little miniature things seems really fun and really cool. Similar vibe to, like, Legos. If she loves Universal Century, Get Her Heaven Will Be Mine, a visual novel about navigating the costs of queer assimilations or the refusals thereof, with my favorite take ever on Char Aznable. I don't know. I don't know. This one is up there with stories like Revolutionary Girl Utena. I've heard of that. And a series of unfortunate events and the defining impact it had on me. Okay, okay. If she loves Victory or Iron-Blooded Orphans, get her Coquette Dragoon, a visual novel about how a trans girl taking agency in her life can turn it all around and end up in a much better place. Aww. If she's desperately horny for Armored Core 6, get her a 30mm something Steel Haze. or whatever weapon pack has a loadout she likes. I cannot endorse Warhound for ideological reasons, but I also don't want trans sex workers left out in the cold. So if she is thusly inclined, you should buy it, but not read it. I'm like, the whole time I'm sitting through this waiting for Warhound to be brought up. I'm like, I know next to nothing about mecha shit. I know what Warhound is. I've read it as well. It's very good. If there's a reason why I started setting these streams to 18 plus, because like I would be skipping right over this if we weren't. If you are above the age of 18, check out Warhound. It's very good. For ideological reasons. Yeah, the couple in Warhound is 2 women. At least for the part that I read. I know there's like extra chapters to it. They came out with like an actual physical book. I just read it online. Oh yeah. Again, if a girl got me the physical copy of Warhound, I'd go crazy about it. I'd go crazy. Where do I go from this? What do I say for now? If she likes workplace sitcoms or cute butches, get her into Pat Labor. Okay. Watch Mobile Suit Gundam something 80. War in the Pocket with her for Christmas. She'll know where to source it discreetly. See, again, saying, oh, hey, isn't there a movie for that anime that you like? For that manga that you like? Let's watch it together. I see the vision, is my point. If I had a girl say, hey, I'm not really into JoJo, but I know that you still haven't seen the Stardust Crusaders OVA and you really want to because it's your favorite part and you just haven't gotten around to it. Do you want to watch it together? Crazy style. That's all I'm gonna say. For the girl who makes things, pay her money for one of her things and then a little extra. Tell her that the thing she made is good. Display your copy prominently. She may also appreciate supplies specific to the art she practices. Ask her. Okay? For the girl who deserves a sword, get her a shinai or practice prop sword. I need to look up what a shinai is. I assume it's oh, okay. It's one of those bamboo things. I got it. Prop sword, LARPer and sword girl with a martyr complex at martyr with on Twitter recommends polypropylene or latex for active prop use. Real steel and or sword play lessons are for if you really like her and she's willing to accept them. I don't know, but a sword would be cool. If a girl got me a sword. She also recommends various cosplay cloaks and capes and such, but I can't in good conscience recommend you get those for a trans, as all the ones she recommended me were for men. Okay. Alright. We're getting to the end here. For those of you who are like, when is she gonna play Star Wars? For the trans girl who just needs to relax, a deep tissue massage. The poor thing really needs it. Consider making it a couples massage. You don't actually have to be dating. You can go as friends. That's good. She's worried about her masseuse being transphobic. Be warned, this will leave her, and possibly also you, unfit to drive afterwards. You should pay for the ride share. Oh, man. Therabody's Theragun is expensive but worth it. That weird triangular handle is actually incredible at making sure you can get it where it needs to be. No, it isn't a sex thing. I think I've heard of this. Yeah, it's that thing. That, like, massage thing. It's like a magic wand, but shaped like a gun. Oh, man, that'd be crazy, though. Oh, that'd be awesome. The formerly Hitachi magic wand is a sex thing. Every woman should own one of these. Excellent alone or partnered. Also good on the back, although the heavy handle makes it a little harder to maneuver. The old school corded version has a slightly deeper rumble, but a less nice head, and the rechargeable can be disconnected, but will shut down periodically for overheating reasons, and has a nasty or wonderful, depending on how you feel about this, habit of shutting down at the worst possible time. I hear there's a mini, but I cannot attest to the ability thereof. See, again, the out of pocket shit. I've glossed over a bunch of lines like that, but I'm sure you're realizing by now what the vibe of Halimede is if you are not familiar. If this is your first exposure. So yeah, get this one if you want to actually give her if you want to use it mostly for massages. Get this one if you want to use it mostly for sex. A sex toy should look like a piece of modern art. Tengas make me wish I could try them. Enjoy stainless steel commas, wand and plug. What the fuck? Wand and plugs. I've never heard of I think I have, actually. Are the darlings of dozens of internet sex toy reviewers for good reason. Okay. I think Fun Factory's Manta might be something, but it's hard to know without the testimony of trans women who have tried it to confirm. If you do, let me know in detail, please. Jesus Christ, woman. If you get her a penetrative sex toy, you should also get her a lube sampler, as preferences tend to be extremely individual. Be aware of body safety. Silicone is a bad choice with silicone toys, etc. Yeah. You know, make sure you don't get her something that that she's allergic to. Obviously. We're gonna look that up in a private tab. Okay, well, the page for it says for men, which is obviously, you know, we get it, but that's not. Oh my goodness. I would want to see a pic. I wish they had pictures of someone using it, because I'm going to be honest, this thing is shaped in a very strange way that I'm not sure exactly. Like, I have an idea of what it does. Bro, he's putting it in his, like, work bag. That's crazy. I don't. Thank God I'm pulling it up on an alternate tab, because I need to see what it looks like being used. I'll do that on my off time. That's not... I don't need to be looking at porn on stream. Those of you who have been around for a little while will lie and say that it's not the first time. Actually, well, whatever. We're not telling that story again. If you know, you know. For the transgender rationalist who needs feminism and also you. Rosemary Kirstein's Steerswoman series is incredible, and I can't even tell you why. Acquire a paperback, not the 80s one. $11.99 on Amazon. Probably a little more expensive at your local bookstore. You want this one for her and to buy it for yourself and to have an extra copy to lend out. Trust me. And then you will want the sequels. I'm not sure Rosemary Kirstein realizes that Rowan and Belle are gay, but they are gay to me. Okay, we'll pull it up. Oh, is this shared with... I just want to know what... Alright, it's a book. It's a fiction book, I guess. It's like a mystery? What is this? Okay. I'm sure it's good. I'm not much of a reader, as I'm sure you can tell, because I'm stupid. Okay. Oh god. For the trans girl who belongs in the kitchen without the misogyny that phrase typically implies. I can hear the straight girls sighing in sadness already. I buy myself half a gallon of good olive oil whenever I run out. Okay. Maybe you also want to get her a container that will be easier to serve it out of than that enormous glass jug. Personally, I just have had to get very good at not spilling it all over the counter. She won't bother buying herself a cute apron. She'll pick something utilitarian. So, do it for her. Put it on for her. Tighten it just so at her waist from behind. Enjoy the resulting noise. That's fucking mean. That's mean. That's not fair that she did that. That's... I'm being, like, bullied by a person who doesn't even know that I exist. I don't know. I want to, like, cook more. That's one of my other things that I'm like, I should do this. I should work on this. Set of culinary tweezers if she is an adept with chopsticks, and several sets of cooking length chopsticks if she is. She probably needs an end grain cutting board. If she has one, she probably needs another. Go to an H Mart with her, load up a full cart with snacks and ingredients and some of the home goods they always have there for some reason, and pay for it all. If you get her a molcajete, she can grind her own spices. You will profit enormously. Once you've had them freshly ground, you'll never want to go back. Yes, okay, wire cutter. Every girl will want more Maldon finishing salt. I don't know what this is. I should know what this is. Get on. Leave me alone. I just want to see. Show me the salt. Show me a picture of the container. It's just flaked. Oh, it's pyramids. That's cool as fuck. Brittle pyramids and flakes that can be left intact as a finishing salt for a lovely crunchy texture or easily crushed between your fingers before use for smaller, more even grains. That's so awesome. Yes, I know you keep saying so. It's true, though. I'm doing the thing. I mean, she got me. The plushie section. Public transit vehicles. They make plush trains? That's so cute. Is this all to the same? Oh, they're each of them are different things. That's cute. Bart. Oh my gosh, a little train. I gotta look at all of them. Get that baby out of here. Ah! That's so awesome. $289 for a giant plushie. That's insane. A Fumo of a beloved character, her favorite mammal, reptile, amphibian, insect, Pokemon, fish, bird, mythical creature, etc. I'm clicking this. This better not be something insane. Oh, it's one of these things. These things that are like fucking viruses and tapeworms and organs and shit. Non-parasitic, unsegmented, eukaryotic, bilaterally symmetrical, vermiform nematode that is one of the most studied organisms on the planet. Okay. I'd look up what he actually looks like, what a real one looks like, but I think oh no, it's that thing in the background. Oh, it's like a plankton. He's like microscopic. I see. Her favorite food, the Epstein-Barr virus? What? I don't like her eyelashes. It feels a little weird, but that's cute. I do like these. I've seen these around a lot, and they're really cute. And other pathogens, BMO. What does BMO stand for again? This isn't, if this is just like a phrase. Okay, I don't know what this is, but whatever. They make stuff versions of basically anything you can think of. Oh, wait, is it, Oh, it's BMO from Adventure Time. Okay. That's obviously what... Yeah, no, everybody loves BMO. That's obvious. I could have told you that much. She hadn't said other, like, specific thing. Like specific characters or Pokemon, like, aside from Pokemon. But yeah, same vibe. I'm an idiot. For the trans girl of truly exquisite taste, gift her a paid subscription to my Substack, which you are now reading, and the satisfaction of supporting a writer she loves. Just click this very link to get started. And some Gunpla and cheap nippers or a copy of The Steerswoman. Seriously, those are really good gifts, and I, for one, would feel much happier if she had them. But also give her some money. It's rough out there for trans right now. Be safe, all of you. Okay. All right. So that's it. Yeah, a lot of these are either, this isn't bad. You know, a lot of it is, like, you gotta figure out how to apply it to yourself, of course, and your girl and your relationship. But, that was an entertaining read. I enjoyed it. That was like an hour it took us to get through that. But I now have a list of games and shit to check out. God, why are fragrances so expensive? Some anime I have to watch. Some salt I have to buy. Some just some stuff I gotta check out. I gotta get on, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was nice. That was a fun little excursion. A fun little read. So yeah, if you are looking for a gift for someone, you can go check out Halimede's Substack. If you're watching the VOD, I'll put a link in the description. But yeah, that was neat. That was very neat. I'm leaving it open in case I want to double check any of the included items again for stuff to ask for Christmas. Because again, unfortunately, she kind of knows what she's talking about sometimes. That's all I'll say, is that, like, she's fucking insane, but more often than not, she's right. And while with the, when we looked at the, what's it called? The dating guide, a lot of it came down to generic dating advice, which a lot of this was generic gifting advice. But I think that was kind of the point, is like, don't overthink it, actually. If you want to date a trans woman that bad, treat her like you would treat anyone you want to date. As long as that isn't fucking insane. Be normal. So yeah. Which, you know, a lot of dating advice is just, don't fucking overthink it. Please. Jesus Christ. It isn't that deep. Just treat her like a human being. And, you know, here with the gift giving, it's the same thing. Just treat her like a human being and think about the stuff she likes and get stuff related to it, or stuff that's similar to it, you know, that she would also like. It's not that deep. It's actually pretty simple. If you just don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Because again, trans people are in fact people. But that's going to do it for that. So that's going to do it for this episode of reading Halimede's Substack.